Premier, for your statement. The final National Truth and Reconciliation Commission event in Edmonton saw 3,243 survivors registered, 402 statements gathered, and 30,120 live video streams broadcast to 36 countries over the course of 4 days. This paramount event helped to forge the path towards the integral process of healing and reconciliation for the victims of the residential school tragedy. Throughout the weekend, many survivors were given the opportunity to share their stories. I was particularly moved by the story of Theodore Fontaine of Winnipeg. Theodore entered residential school in 1948 and spent more than 12 years there. He would later write a book about his experiences. In his word, quote, "This was the biggest mistake that Canada ever made. Whatever you've heard is incredibly true, and it's just a fraction of what happened," unquote. Theodore said he endured mental, spiritual, and sexual abuse. Having been raped repeatedly at a young age. He went through several phases of trauma, confrontation, and healing in his life. Just 1 month ago, he began reliving the abuses. A terrifying nightmare left him lying paralyzed in bed. He said, "I always think I'm on my way to reconciliation and a better way of life, but it stays with you." He went on to share about how he reached out to one of the individuals who molested him in an attempt to bring closure, and the person claimed he didn't remember him. Theodore told him, quote, "I said I'm sorry because for the last 60 years, I've hated you and wanted to kill you." Can you imagine saying that to another human being? That came from me, but it wasn't me speaking. It was the 7, 8, and 9-year-old boy getting out whatever was still bothering him after 60-some years, unquote. His abuser continued to deny that anything had happened, and Theodore resolved to confront him again at a later date. Within a month, he had another face-to-face meeting with him. And at the end, as they were wrapping up the meeting, his abuser said, "By the way, Theodore, thank you very much for not mentioning my name in your book." Mr. Speaker, there are no words. A recent study revealed that only 50% of Canadians are aware of the residential school system. One of the long-term goals of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission is to ensure mainstream society is educated on this part of Canada's history, as it is a key component of the healing and reconciliation process. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission asserts, and we embrace the belief, that the truth of our common experiences will help set our spirits free and pave the way to reconciliation. It is my hope that devastating stories like Theodore's are not forgotten and will get us all one step closer to healing once and for all. Thank you.